My name is Barney Rivera. I am from Mexico and California, and I've been in China now for 4.5 years. I started doing comedy 8 years ago.
I drive a scooter to get around. I've been in China for like about 4 years. I drive a scooter. And in that scooter, sometimes I hear noises, right? You have to be careful what you hear. And you have to move. Sometimes I hear things that don't correlate with what actually is coming out. I'll give you an example. One time I'm driving my scooter and all of a sudden I hear like this huge horn. It's like, oh. It's this little girl in a tricycle just going by.
I started the club here with a friend of mine. He was the founder, I was the co-founder of the Shanghai Comedy Club. And I think we only had 6 comics when we first started. Now we have 16 different cities all over China, and we also do shows in Mongolia and Japan. That's how far we extend now. And we're still growing.
And I'm thinking, shit, I better start checking it, right? They say you have to...
I wish I remember his name. A lot of the advice he gave me taught me to kind of calm down, right? He said, if you're gonna pace like you're nervous, if you're gonna keep your eyes down, you know, the best thing to do just for now, go up and sit down. Sit down and just grab the mic and just, you know, even if you're nervous, you're laying back, you're relaxed. It makes them think that you're relaxed, right? So that was one of the first pieces of advice that I got to kind of relax. Also, when I first started to kind of get myself to get up on stage, right before I'd go on stage, I would always have a double shot of Jameson whiskey. Now I'm okay. Once I have the microphone in my hand, I'm comfortable. Whether I'm drinking or not, it's just, I'm fine. There's no substitute to getting behind the mic, right? You never really know if it's gonna work until you have an audience. Just walking around every day, just if I see something that seems silly or something that seems abnormal, seems weird or funny, right? And then I think, okay, how can I incorporate this into talking on stage? And then I work it out at my open mics, and I say and see how I can make it funny, and then I'll add something or I'll take something away, and then eventually after a few tries, maybe 5, 6, 7, you know, even up to a few months, right? Where it's just like, okay, now it's starting to fit together. And then that's when I know, okay, I got a joke. And then I'll put that, from open mics, I'll put it into a real show. Hopefully I can expand the Shanghai Comedy Club and have more, especially, I mean, we're in China. We need more Chinese comics to come up and try it, right? And yes, there is the Chinese, like all in Mandarin, but also to have Chinese comics try it in English and back and forth, and then maybe taking them to the US or taking them abroad, right? That would be an immediate goal where I'm trying to build right now. As for me personally, I want to be able to make a living solely on comedy, right? I want to be a better comic, you know? I want to just keep growing as a comedian.